Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Heroes in Crisis, issue number 6 of 9. Man, only got like 3 more issues of this to go, and I don't know what I'm going to do after this is over. I love this story, and I'm going to get into this in just a moment. First, who is saved? Is the name of this particular issue. Tom King is the writer, the artist, Clay Mann and Mitch Gerards. Gerards and Tomio Morey did the colors. The letters are done by Clayton Cowles. Cover, Mitch Gerards, and Ryan Sook did the variant cover. Let me tell you something, man. I don't know who this one cat is. Narc. I've never seen this. I don't remember ever seeing this guy Narc before. But I'm actually going to need to see an arc with this guy. I'm going to need to see just something like give me a 6-issue limited series with this guy. Excuse me, in DC it would be called a mini series. Let me get a mini series with this guy, because this guy is awesome, and I kind of want Tom King to write it. I'm telling you, man, like just me wanting to get more back in touch with nature again. I haven't been. I don't know, I've done like, day trips, night trips, whatever with a bunch of other people, go out in the desert or something like that, or just, no, mostly just going out in the desert, various different parts of, other countries. But like now it's wintertime and I still want to go out into the freaking woods and just chill. And like I'm reading Narc and I'm just like, damn, dude. I just want to go out someplace where my hands get dirty and there's no place to wash them. You got to like walk someplace to actually wash them, as opposed to my bathroom. You know what I'm saying? My kitchen sink or something like that. Damn, this just makes me want to get back into nature again. You get to find the alternate version. I don't think I'm going too far by telling you. Like, it's a spoiler just thinking about it. We already got one version of the story, who killed everybody. Here you just get the other story of who killed everybody. It's a confusing thing, and I don't believe that anybody's actually lying. I believe they're telling you what they saw. That's what I believe. So neither of them are going to be right. I mean, clearly, neither of them are going to be right. I don't think anybody wants, especially in DC, I don't think anybody wants Harley to wind up being a bad guy again. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think anybody really needs to see Booster Gold being a bad guy. I think he'd make a terrible bad guy. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they're going to put him in jail. I don't know. But this was fun. The ending was fairly predictable. I mean, that should be duh. But you get a whole lot more. I think the next issue, if not should be, then is going to be about Roy, because this one had a whole lot to do with Barry. And that helped. That helped because, you get to see, I think we all already knew what his pain was. If you've been reading The Flash, you know what his pain was. You know what he's hating in life right now. You know what's hurting him, right? But you get to really experience that here. Bunch of other things happen. You get to see the friendship. There's going to be air quotes on that one. Feel free to insert those air quotes for me, between Harley and Ivy. But, man, I forgot how many freaking commercials they put in this. Bunch of cool not necessarily knock jokes, but Joker jokes. What do you call a vegan or a vegetarian zombie? Excuse me, what does he eat? Grains. Like, that's just great. I want to say you can't write this stuff, but apparently Tom King can. That was funny. I like that. Definitely some sadness in this. When some of the characters cry, you may want it yourself. I think that the big thing about this is that I'm sure that a lot of people won't, because I know a lot of people aren't enjoying this book, but for those of us who are, I didn't like well up or anything, but like I could feel Barry's pain in a lot of this, and it's drawn so damn well to match that writing that you really can feel it if you let yourself go. I know there's been a lot of people who've also been upset, saying like, this isn't good therapy. Well, Harley actually addresses that, almost like she's breaking the fourth wall. Harley break the fourth wall? What? Anyway, and she addresses it like she's looking at the camera, thus she's looking at us, and she's addressing it. From one shrink to another, this stuff isn't going to work on anybody. Interesting. I'm going to personally disagree, based on what was also said in here by somebody else. Psychology, or at least psychological applications, they're multiple to get somebody through trauma or whatever. And mind you, this is coming as an amateur, not as a professional, but the same way of breaking somebody out of something isn't the same for everybody, you know? Some people will prefer the, like just how you rip off a Band-Aid. Some people will prefer or appreciate the rip it off right away. Some people don't. Some people, for somebody to come up and say, no, it's better to just rip it off. For you, maybe for this person, not. It's just, I don't know what to tell you. Not everybody's the same. Not everybody's going to respond to the same stimulus. You know what I'm saying? It's stimuli. We're not all the same. We're not all built the same way. I'm sure there's plenty of people who are going to be like, no, you just got to do it this way because it's good to get away. And you might think, well, other people are weak for not doing that. I promise you, there are people who are going to come along and they're going to be a hell of a lot stronger than you, a hell of a lot stronger than me, and just be like, no, this is the way you do it. And you're going to feel like a sissy in front of these people, like shaming isn't the way to, I don't know that shaming is a way to cure anybody, you know what I'm saying? But there are multiple different ways to fix things, like I know myself, going on a spirit quest was one of the best things in the world for me, like getting in touch with my native roots, my Cherokee ancestry. It was great because I didn't grow up with any of that, and I'm a city boy, but at the same time, if I didn't go to the military first and struggle with bivouacking, this straight city boy who's been camping, I joined the Boy Scouts, and even with being in the Boy Scouts, we didn't camp that damn much. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, come on, man. Like that was kind of hard. But without being in the Boy Scouts, without having been in the military, without those camping experiences I had before, I don't think that going on the particular spirit quest that I went on, 3 days alone with quite literally nothing, would have really worked for me. I don't think I even would have agreed to it, So there are different parts of your life that will stimulate, that will help in the understanding of some things. Like I said, I think that people who have dealt with some form of trauma or another will appreciate this book better than people who otherwise may have had things easy, I genuinely, in my heart, enjoyed this book. I enjoyed reading this, and like I said, I really associated with Narc in this book. It kind of, there's going to be a lot of people who are just like, oh my God, who is this character? And I don't know who the hell this character is. I don't remember ever seeing this character in a book before, but I need to see this guy in a book at this point. I'm going to have to go and search some stuff up. And yes, feel free to put it in the comments, but by the time you put something in the comments, I may have already researched it myself. But still, feel free. Maybe you'll put down something that I skipped over, It's a possibility. But real talk, man, like I really do like that character. Just his desire to go back to, it's like, oh no, I'm here and I get here. This is good. Reading is nice, stuff like that. But kind of want to go back to where I was, It's nice. What a great time that we live in, that we can go between civilization and the uncivilized, or anywhere we want for the most part, and always have the freedom to come back. That's what I'm mostly getting out of this comic book, man. And damn, Narc, dude. Loving that. Anyway, guys, that's enough for me. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.